Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first game of the Vineyard boys hockey season 25-26. Exciting things happening here. As you can see, youth hockey skating out on the ice, representing Martha's Vineyard youth hockey. Some of our future stars. They'll be out there possibly for the starting lineup as we welcome our Vineyarders out. Tonight we're playing host to Monomoy High School, the Monomoy Sharks. We welcome them from the other side over on the Cape. Exciting year here for the Vineyard. A lot of change. We'll get to it later, but as you know, head coach Matt Mincone retired after over 25 years, and Mike Snowden, assistant coach, last several years, took over as the head coach, and he's got a completely new staff with him, and we'll get you all of their names. And goal for Monomoy, Sylvester. Number 10, Max Cronin. Number 3, Owen Cloney. And number 24, Nicholas Garneau. And on defense, looks like number 7, Tyler Layton. And number 8, Luke Rafferty. In goal for the Vineyard, we're going to have Russell Coogan. Up in that forward spot, we're going to have a senior, Joe Medeiros. Up in that forward line, number 2, Griffin Callahan. Rounding out that forward line, number 9, Ryan Height. Back on D, we've got, look like Max Mattel and Rory Lacus. We'll take a break here and play our national anthem. Well, both teams slapped the sticks. That's the start of another season here on the Vineyard. Before we get started, we want to acknowledge Joe Mikas here on the camera. Joe's the one who puts this whole thing together for us and got us started. He's stepping away because he's got other engagements this year, but he's going to help us get through this. Jevin and Greg and myself and whoever else steps up to broadcast some of these games. We appreciate Joe and everything he's done for both girls and boys hockey here on the Vineyard. Vineyard's going to be in those black uniforms tonight. Purple trim. Monomoy in their whites, dark navy. The Vineyard's going to come out with Griffin Callahan at center, Ryan Height at right wing. And number 24, Jason Alton on that far side. Looks like Max Mattel's back there, and Rory Lacus is with him. The Vineyard, a young team by all means this year. Mattel's working in the corner, around to Lacus. Lacus takes a fresh look. Alton resets, going to fire it across to Max. Max with a nice pass up to the blue line. Griff's got his wheels moving. Oh, little miscue. Monomoy enters the zone. He's got a chance here. Nice shot by number 10. We'll do our best to get you some of these Monomoy names. Max Cronin with a shot just wide off the right side. Griffin brings it in the zone, dumps it to the middle. Free puck. He spins, he shoots. And a save by Dominic Sylvester, the senior goaltender for the Sharks. Pre-game jitters, everyone gets a shift to get them out. This line up front now, you got Donnie Gregory, Joe Medeiros, and Peter Williamson. On the backside, you got Angus Cummins and Truman Halby. Puck pops out of the zone. Angus is content with just resetting, moving it over to Halby, getting a look. Back to Cummings. He's going to look for Medeiros, but it gets put back in the zone by Monomoy. The puck's cleared out. Medeiros hard on the chase. Monomoy attempts to clear. They do. One-on-one here going into the zone. Broken up nicely by Angus Cummings. Nice work by Cummings. He was there all alone. Cycle that out, and Gregory's going to try to dig it. Monomoy goes to the middle. They get a shot on goal wide left. Vineyard clears the zone. Goes for a change. Puck gets deflected out to center ice and back in quickly by Monomoy. Here comes Benny with the wheels. It's Benny Kokoska digging it hard in the zone. It's going to go to the point. That's Dylan Waldman, the freshman on D. Tried to clear it out of the zone. No such luck. Monomoy puts it in front. No dice. Still in the zone. Monomoy with another shot in front of the goaltender. No doing. Nothing doing. Monomoy doing a good job keeping the pressure on here in their offensive zone. Oh, errant pass went to the middle of the ice. The Vineyard's going to luck out. Monomoy lost an edge there. Waldman gets it out. They punch it deep into Monomoy's zone. Quick change for the Vineyard. Monomoy on the rush. Nice shot, number 7, Tyler Layton, just a little high over Coogan. The Vineyard's got numbers here. Alton's all by himself. Alton shoots high and to the left. That's the first goal of the season for the Vineyard and Mr. Alton. Nice job by the Vineyard on that breakout. They had the numbers. They had fresh legs on the ice. They caught Monomoy tired, pushed it to center ice, and Alton knew what he had to do and put that baby high and to the left. The Vineyard goes up 1-0 with 12:03 left in the first period. Monomoy had dominated puck possession for a couple of minutes prior to that goal. They just got caught with some tired legs. The Vineyard had a fresh change just prior to that. And they broke it out of the zone and ended up getting Alton all alone over the blue line. Mattel shoves it over and into the zone. They call off icing. Quick dump from Lacus. Donnie Gregory will give chase down behind the net. Joe Medeiros is trying to make it work. Medeiros gives chase now against that far side. He's going to kick it to the top to Cummings. Cummings is going to reset things as it popped out of the zone. Chipped up and back to Cummings. We're approaching 11 minutes left here in this first period. If you're tuning in now, it's your Vineyarders 1 and Monomoy 0. Cummings tries to get it to Gregory, coming to a line. He's got it down deep in front of the net. Cummings lines it up, tip in front. Save made. Monomoy trying to clear it, and it looks like they will. Here comes Alton again. He's got pressure. He dumps it into that far side corner. Ryan Height gives chase. Monomoy possesses it down in the zone. Nice job. Looked like Griff Callahan broke things up. A rocket in front of the net. Tossed aside to the corner. Now up towards the blue line. The Vineyard having a hard time getting it out of the zone. Monomoy doing a good job of chipping it down deep, making the Vineyard work hard. Wiggins with the puck now, looking to see what he's got. He throws a nice seed up towards center ice. Ryan Height, soft hands to grab it. Enters the zone, but he's all by himself. He's looking for Griffin in front of the net. Monomoy defenders closed quick. Griffin's going to start things out, keeping the zone. Nice play by the Monomoy defender. Nice block out front. It's going to give Monomoy a chance to get a couple bodies on the ice, fresh ones. Height leaves it out front for Benny Kokoska. No dice there. But here comes Height with a full head of steam. Oh, here we go! Nice pass by Height across the middle. A little too hot to handle for number 16, Amos Sauer. Good opportunity there. Big Rory Lockus goes deep down into the zone from that deep position. Leaves it out front. Nice play. Again, a little bit tough to handle, but a nice job by the Vineyard. Had a couple opportunities here in this shift. Thank you. Monomoy goes for almost a full change. The Vineyard gets one fresh set on. Max Mattel getting physical over in front of the bench. They pop it out. The Vineyard's going to possess it, drive it down into the zone. He leaves it. That's Robert Texera, number 3 on your screen. To the point. We got a shot on net here, tipped in front by number 6, Peter Williamson. That was Truman Halby who put it on net. And Monomoy gets it deep into the Vineyard zone. Mattel's got it. He's going to come to this near side. Williamson couldn't handle it off the boards. Nice play there. Nice lead for Joe Medeiros. Nice defensive play on Medeiros. But Peter Williamson made a beautiful touch pass to center ice to give Medeiros a chance. Joe Medeiros is throwing his body around down low. Oh, puck squirts loose. We're going to have a 3-on-1 here. They're going to slide it across, and that's good! Number 24 with the goal from Monomoy, Nicholas Garneau. Nice shot up on that far corner. They had the numbers, that's for sure. The Vineyard got caught on a 3-on-1 situation. And Garneau, if I'm saying it wrong, I apologize, but Garneau was able to put that baby home. So we're at the 7:27 mark in the first period. The Sharks are able to tie it up with the Vineyard. A whistle on the play off the face-off. That far side ref didn't like what he saw. Telling everybody over here they got to back up. Height was going for that advantage. He'll try it again. Callahan wins that one. Back to Cummings. Cummings takes a look. He didn't like it. He's going to reset. Snap it across. Height's going to take it in. He's going to drop it to Griffin. Griffin, nice shot low. Nice save by Sylvester. He was screened on that play. Did a beautiful job. Oh, here we go. Monomoy, nice pass over. It was 2-on-2. Monomoy had the advantage. They were out front. Just missed the saucer pass. Went up and over the stick. So far, we're at a stalemate. 1-1. 6:45 left in the first period. I'd say the Vineyards had more opportunities, but Monomoy probably has dominated the time of play in the Vineyards defensive zone. should be and will be an icing. Will come all the way back down in the Vineyard zone. The Vineyard's now got, looks like Joe Medeiros, Donnie Gregory, and Peter Williamson on the ice. On the backside, it looks like you're going to have, it's tough to see these numbers when they're in the black uniforms. Looks like Wyatt Wiggin and Dylan Waldman. Here we go. Nice tip by Medeiros to give himself a chance. Oh, where's the whistle? No arms up. Crowd wanted a penalty. Monomoy is going to send that deep for the pressure. The arms are up. It's going to be an icing. Bring it all the way back. It's going to give both teams the opportunity to get a few bodies on the ice that are fresh. This first period's brought to you by Lou Paciello and his gang down at Depot Corner, Great Harbor Market, and Northline Shell. Proud sponsor, team corporate sponsor for the boys varsity team this year. We appreciate Lou, Jen, and the whole crew that make all those amazing establishments work, always supporting local athletics here on the Vineyard. And again, we appreciate them sponsoring our first period of play. We'll have a face-off here on our near side dot. Medeiros is going to take the draw with Donnie Gregory to his right. Peter Williamson's on the inside of the dot in front of the net. The ref's trying to give a clinic on positioning here. The guy's 37 feet away, and he's telling him to back up 1 inch. Monomoy controls. They flick it out to center ice. Beautiful handle by Garneau. Defended by Max Mattel. Nice job by Mattel. Put the body on him. Nicholas Garneau, quality player from Monomoy. Vineyard's got it in front. Joe Medeiros had an opportunity. Nice pass by Williamson. Mattel handles it with a hand grab. Vineyard's going to go for a change. Dumped it deep in the zone. Oh, nice pass to Garneau. He stayed on the ice. Was in good position to receive that one. Looked like number 10 for the Sharks. Max Cronin made a beautiful tip pass to Garneau. Vineyard struggling to get that out again, deep in their zone. Texera gets it out to center ice. Dumps it in. Vineyard clears. Pops back out. Mattel will reset for the Vineyard. Back to Mattel. Bounces off a Monomoy skate. Should not be an icing. And it isn't. Number 16's digging deep in the corner. Amos Sauer pops out to Angus Cummings. Dumps it deep. He gets it back. Pops out of the zone. Cummings is in a foot race. And I think he's going to win most of those. He's pretty fast. He was out there with Owen Casey for that puck. Vineyard dumps it. I thought it was going to be an icing, but it's waved off. They get some fresh legs on the ice. And here comes Monomoy. Errant pass going to be grabbed by Halby. Swings it to Cummings. Up to Ryan Height. He dumps it deep. We're going to chase. Alton's going to that far side for it. Going to go to the point. Halby's got it. He swings it around to Alton. He tries to dump it in front for Griffin. Monomoy's on it. Vineyard gets it at center ice, and they'll regroup. Cummings gets everybody back and in position. Cummings leaves it here for Callahan. Height tips it, goes into the zone, and Alton chases. Going to have a whistle. Going to come back out. Monomoy's going to go for a full change, as is the Vineyard. 3:31 left in the first period. Opening game of the season. Martha's Vineyard 1, Monomoy 1. I love it. The kids are battling for position on the dot. It's the first game of the year. Everyone's excited. Waldman leaves it for Williamson. Williamson dumps it deep in the zone. Gregory chases, and now Joe Medeiros comes deep in this corner. Wiggins got it. He's going to throw a shot on goal. Tipped. It's loose. Gregory's got it in front. Oh! Almost. Gregory threw that out front. No one there to tip it home. Monomoy did a good job to clear it. Vineyard will give chase in the defensive zone. Oh, boy. Nice save by Coogan. That was a rocket by number 28 from Monomoy. Lee Stockwell. We know Lee from his days over with the Seahawks. Vineyard gives chase down in their own zone. Again, Monomoy doing a good job of dumping this puck and making the Vineyard work hard to get it out of their zone. Again, intercepted by Monomoy and dumped back in. Vineyard trying to get something going here. Height's going to go back behind the net and try to calm things down. He throws the seed up, Monomoy again. Able to catch it, dump it. Puck's out front. Oh, popped up in front of Coogan. He's on top of it. That puck was up around eye level doing a dance. Coogan was able to get his paws on it. Owen Clowney causing some trouble out front. So if you've joined us, glad you're here, whether you're on the Cape or the Vineyard, or you're a family somewhere else in the country, thanks for tuning in. The Vineyard won, Monomoy won, 2:10 left in the first period. Pass attempt out in front of the net, pops loose, goes all the way down. Monomoy collects it. Alton pressures it. Griffin's got a guy in front. He sends it to him. Oh, Height had an opportunity. Good save by the Monomoy goalie. Oh, get in there. We got a goal. Puck was loose. Monomoy did everything they could. Sylvester made two beautiful saves. Popped out front, and the captain, the big C on his chest, scores. Griffin Callahan. The Vineyard worked hard for that one in the zone. Good work by that line. They had a couple opportunities just before that goal. Ryan Height had a great opportunity, and Callahan wasn't going to let it go to waste. He put that one home. 1:48 left in the first period. Your Vineyarders 2, Monomoy 1. Again, Monomoy has controlled puck possession, in my opinion. We've had it in the defensive zone for the Vineyard way too much, but the Vineyards capitalized on a couple opportunities, one more than Monomoy. Again, Monomoy, tough, keeping it in the zone. They're good at it. Doesn't happen by accident. That's the coaching over there. That's something they've been working on. The Vineyard gets it into the zone. Max Mattel took some punishment for doing it, but he got it done. Monomoy clears it out. It's going to go over center ice. Lacus is going to try to collect it. He's pressured on the play down the ice by number 18, Owen Casey. 1 minute remaining in the first period. Donnie Gregory pressures. Gregory collects it. He's working. He's going to drop it to Cummings. Back down to Gregory. Gregory looks. He gets pressured and bodied. Here comes Monomoy. Number 10, Max Cronin. The Vineyard's able to pop it out of the zone. We got under 30 seconds left in the first period. Gregory's able to dump it. He's going for a change. Here comes Alton off the bench. Monomoy pops it out. Here comes Height. Looking across. Ooh, right idea. He had Callahan there. Callahan puts one wide of the net. They try to put it back out front. They do, but nobody there. And at the end of the first period, your Vineyarders 2, Monomoy 1. Well, the sticks are banging again. That means we're starting back up. Beginning of the second period, your Vineyarders 2, Monomoy 1. The story of the first period was Monomoy seemed to control a lot of the possession down in the Vineyard zone. A lot of dump and chase, and the Vineyard had a hard time getting out, but the Vineyard certainly capitalized on at least one more opportunity than Monomoy. New sheet of ice. Monomoy's got it out front. Backhand save by Coogan. Rebound. No goal, says the ref. Looked like it was deflected on that backside. Hopefully we got you a view of it. Coogan made the initial save. It ended up on that far pipe. Monomoy thought they got it in, but the ref was there. He was on top of it. He said no and waved it off. He's giving an explanation out to Tyler Layton. Let's go to the ref. He gave him a little explanation as to what they saw. So the face-off will be in the Vineyard zone. The near dot. Looks like Height's going to take it for the Vineyard. The draw comes back to the defenseman. It's deflected back dangerously out by Coogan. Vineyard tries to clear it around. Again. A shot to the face for Alton. Vineyard's able to pop it out. Height's going to cross the blue line with Alton coming down the middle. Shot on deck. Save out front. Oh, scrum. We got bodies everywhere. Couple slashes to boot. Well, Vineyard with another opportunity here to start the second period. Coogan with a save. 24, Garneau. Nice backhand on net on Coogan. They're battling down in the corner. Bodies are flying. Again, Monomoy tough. They're hard. They keep that puck in the zone. They do a great job at it. Height comes over the blue line. He's alone. He's 1-on-3. The Vineyard's taking advantage of going for a change on the backside. Monomoy gets it out, and the Vineyard will collect the freshman, Dylan Waldman, back on D. He's going to ring this one up to Williamson. He tips it over to Gregory. Gregory's going to get met with a body check at the blue line. The puck goes in. Williamson controls it. Dumps it deep down low. Joe Medeiros gives chase, tips it around this near corner. Nobody there. Gregory's trying to make a play out of it. Waldman challenges with help from Williamson and dumps it deep again. Goes around the rim, and here comes Joe. Possession. Pass. Oh, we had Gregory coming down the slot. Nice pass. Unable to get that one home. Nice look by Medeiros to Gregory. So the Vineyard, two real good opportunities in front of the net. Hitting guys coming down the backside in the lane. Monomoy's going to dump that one deep. Dylan's going to give chase. Tips it. Monomoy keeps it in, but it goes up into the bench. This second period is brought to you by another corporate team sponsor, Mike Santoro over at Santoro Hospitalities. They're everywhere. They got the Rockfish. They're over there at the Lookout. They're down at Net Result. Of course, Net Result's closed for the winter. They're undergoing a renovation, but Santoro Hospitality and Mike Santoro and his crew, Jen, over there, generously supporting Vineyard Athletics, specifically Vineyard Boys Hockey this winter. We want to let them know we appreciate them. And this second period is brought to you by Santoro Hospitality. Draw on the face-off. Looks like, oh. There's a draw. Puck squirted loose. Number 7, Tyler Layton. Called his name a lot today so far. Big defenseman. He's able to drive it deep into the Vineyard zone, and the save was made by Coogan. Drop's going to go to our near side. Back to Slayton on the defensive side. He slings it in front of the net. It gets deflected. They'll dump it deep back into the zone. Slayton's going to take a hack at it out in front of the net. Didn't connect. They dump it again. They're content with doing that. It's been successful. We've got a whistle. I think the net's going to be off. At least that's what the ref thought. So after the whistle, he's going to bring it to the far side dot. You're going to have Griff Callahan out there, Ryan Height, and Jason Alton. Excuse me, who's that back there? Looked like Rory collected it behind the net, got it out. Alton's going to push it across. He's got Ryan out front if he sees him. Weird carom off the backside. Tip in front by Alton. The puck was redirected by Griff Callahan, sent in front. Alton did a good job to get a stick on it. And Sylvester puts a glove on it. We'll have a face-off in the Vineyard offensive zone. Both teams go for a change. Up front, you got Williamson, Joe Medeiros, and Donnie Gregory. Looks like Halby and Cummings are on the back end. Good job. Good pressure in the zone by Peter Williamson. Halby dumps it to Gregory. Gregory turns around, dumps it hard. It's going to carry him around. The Vineyard had an opportunity on that far board. It's going to clear out. Cummings will take it. Collects it, comes back D to D over to Halby. Medeiros pops it loose. And I think, well, they waved that one off because it hit the goalie, but Cummings is going to possess it. He can skate it. It's out of the zone. And Monomoy content with dumping it back in. Halby's going to hold it. He looks, he goes center ice for Jason Alton. Broken up on the play. And dumped in for Monomoy. Monomoy very content and very good at dumping the puck and chasing and keep it in the Vineyard defensive zone. Griff Callahan's going to dump it and chase it. Pressures it. He's the first one to it out front. Had Height. Height's going to collect it in the corner. He's got a guy in the slot. Nice try. Jason Alton was there, got a stick on it. But Sylvester made the save. Big hit down in the zone by Wyatt Wiggin. Vineyard fans and students like that. It should have been offsides. Oh, that one's airmailed. Monomoy collected it. Number 8, Luke Rafferty, tried to dump it in the zone, got deflected and airmailed up towards the coaching second bench there. So real quick, we talked about it to start the game. We got a new coaching staff this year. Mike Snowden, the former assistant coach to Mincones, now the head coach. Brought in Joe Mary, former or still program director on ice operations over at MV Youth Hockey. And he brought in Craig Munt, former standout here at Martha's Vineyard Regional High School. And they rounded out the staff with Kenny Hatt and Mr. Pacheco, Jackson Pacheco. Kenny and Jackson are at the helm of the JV program as well as the U14 Bantam team. All coaches are alumni here at the high school. And I really like what they've done. They're trying to bring some old school culture into the building. I've seen former coaches Mike Jackson around. I've seen some old assistants that have been kicking around the building. They're trying to get people. Steve Donovan, longtime Vineyard coach, was here. Saw him up checking out a practice the other day. And that's what the new kids and these kids need to understand, is there was a history here well before them and that they're part of it now. So I love that the coaches are doing that. Big collision just over the blue line. Looked like Amos Sowers getting into the mix. Oh, another big hit behind the net. Rory's laying it down. Shot on net, saved by Coogan. Things are a little all over the place right now. Both teams going at it. They got a whistle. They're going to call it offsides. Both teams will take the opportunity to change. Both lines there were digging pretty hard. Monomoy had a few opportunities. A lot of physical play there on that shift. So you've got Donnie Gregory taking the draw with Williamson and Medeiros. Maximus Mattel behind him with Rory Lacus. Maximus is going to dump that. It's going to carry him around to Big Joe Medeiros. He's going to put it in on net. Ooh! Nice wrist shot high. Goalie Sylvester made a nice glove save. We'll have a face-off at that far dot. Right off the draw, Medeiros puts one on net. Sylvester's got to cover it up. Smart play. So we'll have another face-off, same place, same people. We got a stalemate at center ice. At the dot. Rory kicks it back into the zone. Monomoy's able to clear it. Max Mattel's in waiting. Max is going to skate this one over the red line into the blue. Snapshot on net. Ooh! Hit the paddle, bounced up. Another opportunity for the Vineyard. Donnie's fighting hard in that corner. Mattel comes down to pinch. He's looking. He sends it out front. Broken up. Mattel's fighting hard here. Lacus is able to backhand dump it in. We got a shot on net. Oh! Donnie Gregory's shot on net. Rebound by the defenseman, the assistant captain, Maximus Mattel. Well, Maximus certainly earned that goal. He went deep and pinched early in that shift, worked really hard physically on the boards, and he got rewarded. Donnie Gregory from the slot with a quick snapshot, popped out on Sylvester, and Max Mattel was there to put it home. 8:26 left in the second period. Your Vineyarders 3, Monomoy 1. Monomoy controls this one. They're in a hurry. 3-on-2 now. Nice pass out front. They weren't able to handle it. Vineyard's able to pop it out. Heights putting pressure on. Nice hustle. Griff Callahan, nice shot on net. Deflected. Vineyard a little pep in their step now. Monomoy's able to get it out. Angus Cummings is going to take it and settle it heading behind the net. He can fly. Look at this, handling all the way into the zone. Good hustle by the Vineyard here. They're moving pretty good. Monomoy gets it in the zone. There's Gano. He's dangerous. He tried to throw it in front to his partner, Max Cronin. It was just a little high for him, or he was primed for a shot on net. Ooh, big collision. Jason Alton. Jason Alton's getting physical. Like to see it. We've got a whistle. So again, just while we have a break, go back to that coaching staff. They came in this year and they wanted to really hit culture hard. They wanted to hit history hard. They wanted to know where you come from, know who you're playing for. And they've really tried to get that into these kids and the communication. And, and I can hear it standing up here. These kids are talking, and before face-offs, you see them communicating a lot. And that's what they're trying to get them doing. We're a young team trying to reward some of these seniors that have been here. They're working really hard. The Vineyard controlled it, dumped it. Unfortunately, it squeezed out on Wigan. We're going to have beautiful hustle by Benny Kokoska. Saved the 3-on-1. Amos Sowers got it. He's going to cycle it around to this near side. Monomoy puts it on net. Oh, that almost... It had an eye. It was going 5-hole, but Coogan locked it down pretty quick. Vineyard going to change. So's Monomoy. These kids are skating hard. Need some fresh legs. Looks like Donnie Gregory's back on the ice with Joe Medeiros. You see Wigan out there on D with Waldman. Got a chance here. Can we get it to Joe? Spring. He's got Donnie coming in the slot. Give it to him. He shoots. Oh! Nice play. Great hustle by Medeiros. He tried to reward Donnie. Now we've got a 2-on-2 back in the zone. Shot goes wide on the net. Another shot on goal. Coogan covers it up. Looked like number 4 Tristan Eldridge putting some pepper on the net. So the Vineyards had some real good opportunities, moving the puck well in front of the net. Heights back on the ice with Alton. Monomoy wins the draw to dump it deep into the far corner and chase it. Vineyard trying to break that puck out. Max Mattel crosses the red, dumps it in deep, far side. Alton's there. Oh, what was that? They were looking for a penalty there, no call. Looked like Alton might have gotten some assistance from behind. Other than this, actually, it's been a clean game. Some good physical hitting. Both teams playing pretty well. Griff's got it. He's coming in the zone. He's looking to see if he's got Alton. He's waiting. Snapshot. Up high. Nice save by Sylvester. Dished it out to his right side. Vineyard seems like they're stepping it up in the offensive zone again. Mattel's going to grab it here at the blue line. He dumps it. He's got Height around the backside. Height's looking, settling, middle. He's got him! Oh! Donnie Gregory put one low, and Sylvester made a beauty. He came out of the net, out of the crease, creeped just enough forward to take the angle away and lock things down. Well, the Vineyards certainly not lacking production. Those last two lines look pretty good out there. Seems like Snowden and company shortened the bench a little bit, trying to get some pressure here to start this second period. It seems to be working. Gregory and Medeiros and Williamson back out. Oh. Nice chip in. He's got a guy coming down the crease. Oh, nice try. Again, Monomoy. Looked like Cloney over to Max Cronin. They connected, and it was close. It was a beautiful play. Cummings keeps it in the zone. He drives it deep. Monomoy's able to possess it. They try to chip it out. It's stopped by Medeiros. Big collision back there by the net. No arms up. That's a good sign for both teams. Here comes Donnie Gregory. Ooh, nice move by Gregory. He takes it wide, circles the net. He's looking, and he's going to put it back up to the point. Cummings is going to take it. Drop it to Gregory. Gregory's looking. Drops it down into the corner. Back to Gregory. Oh, between the legs. Shot. Brought it around, dragged it between the legs, and Sylvester wasn't fooled with the move. Sylvester's having himself a second period. He's made several good saves here. 4:23 left in the second period. Your Vineyards 3, Monomoy 1. Face-off's going to be on that far dot. Texera on the drop. He's out there with Sauer. And Benny Kokoska. Benny fires it in deep. Texera's hard on chase. Good forecheck by Kokoska, and Texera just squirts out on him. Oh, dragged down from behind is Texera. Max Mattel comes up. He's going to send that deep. It's going to be offsides on the Vineyard. Benny thought he cleared. The guy down, the ref down in the zone kept yelling. Benny thought he came back in time. Face-off's going to be at neutral ice, just outside the zone. Monomoy wins it. They kick it back D to D. They're going to put it forward. They're going to try to dump it in the zone. Texera gives chase. It ends up behind the net. Pushed out front. But Monomoy able to keep it in the zone. Vineyard trying to clear it. Another weak one to the top. Monomoy's going to take it, put it on net. Vineyard tries again. Monomoy's there, though. These defensemen from Monomoy, very good with the puck. D to D pass, far side. Nice wrist shot, goes up high into the netting. Looked like it might have tipped the glove of the goalie. 3:10. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in this second period. It's been a good game. Vineyard's up 3-1. We hope you're enjoying all the action. Joe Mikas behind the camera today, making it all happen. He's the cameraman, the production crew. He drove the van here. He's got all the cameras. Vineyard pops it out. They could have numbers here. Could have 2-on-1 if they move. Wigan puts it low and away. Height chases. Monomoy's looking to break it out. Nice deflection. Benny, looked like Griff Callahan broke that up. Smartly dumps it in before he takes a big hit. Number 10, Max Cronin, in there to say hello to Griffin. Dylan Waldman, the freshman. Look at that. He's able to possess it. Good job by Waldman, dumping it deep after the mishap. Great job. Disciplined hockey by the freshman. Good job again, the freshman. He's getting hit, but he doesn't care. Nice pass out front. Oh, Alton pulled the trigger, went low left, just wide of the pipe. They could have numbers here if we don't stop the break. Dylan's got to skate hard here on this one. Good job by the freshman. Snapshot, Coogan, no. Monomoy does what they do. They dump it, chase it, work hard in the zone. We could have a break here if we move. Ryan Height. Ah, Slayton, he's too good. Or excuse me, Leighton. Too good. He's good on those skates. Smooth getting back. Denied Ryan Height. Vineyard tries to clear. Monomoy dumps. We've seen that a few times. We're at 1 minute and 20 seconds left in the second period. Here we go. Gregory crosses the blue line. He's got a couple trailers. Gregory down low and left. Sylvester solid again. Joe Medeiros leaves it. Cummings. Rip on net. Sylvester stops it low. Amos Sauer there just to make sure. Amos keeping him honest. Monomoy didn't like it, but that's the job. That's what he's supposed to do. That's what they're supposed to do. So we're at 1 minute. We're at 1:01 left in the second period. Home opener for the Vineyard. Monomoy in town. Draw goes back into the corner. Pressure by the Vineyard. Medeiros. Don't wrap him up. He was close. He was ready to go WWE there. This is Halby. Dumps it down in the corner. Medeiros tried to play it coy, tried to come inside. Big hit by Medeiros. Medeiros is hitting everything that moves at this point. If you got a white jersey on, 15's coming for you. Medeiros settles it. Cycles it around. Sauer out front to Donnie. Oh! Back to the point. Angus takes a low rip. Ooh, wide right. Rebound. Sylvester's there to lock it down again. Amos Sauer, 6 on your screens right there. Uh-oh, we got an extra whistle here. I don't know what we got. Hopefully it's not on either team. These guys have been playing really hard. Maybe he just blew it to get the attention of the kid to get him to walk away for the Vineyard, but good no call by the Vineyard, by the ref. Face-off, far dot, Griff Callahan, the captain. Ripped wide left by Rory. Max Mattel with a laser on net, and Sylvester is there yet again. Sylvester's been tested heavily in this second period, and he's up to the test. 1 goal on, I bet, over 10 shots here. So the coach is 6 seconds here. 6 seconds. They want to make a change. Snowden tries to get a player on the ice. The ref says no. So Rory's got to go back on. Snowden was trying to make the change. He asked for an explanation as to why he can't get him on. Ref gives it to him. 6 seconds. We'll take the draw deep in the zone. It's tied up by Griff. Max tries to shoot it. It's deflected. Oh, nice try by the Vineyard. So, folks, at the end of 2, your Vineyard is 3, Monomoy 1. All right, we're back. Third period action. Third period brought to you by MVIS, Martha's Vineyard Integrated Services. We'll talk about them after the stick banging. Griff Callahan will take the draw, squirts loose, and Alton will take possession and dump it down into the zone. Height gives chase, far corner. Little scrum behind the net. Fresh ice, that puck's moving around quite a bit. Pops out of the zone, it's a foot race. Mattel, it's got one in the slot. Oh, good job by Monomoy. Surprised the Vineyard on that one. Garneau had his opportunity yet again. He's been all over the ice today. Height has it. Brings it into the zone. Beats one. Beats two. Drives the net. Leaves it. Oh! Beautiful save by Sylvester. Height beat two defenders. Came to that near side pipe and tried to drop it in. Sylvester wasn't having it. Vineyard dumps it, chases it. Gregory's on the prowl. Max Mattel's got it at the top, snaps it in. It's a rebound, it's loose. Donnie tries, Sylvester denies. Puck's bouncing around like a tic-tac. Fresh ice. Halby's at the top, he lets it fly. Ooh, just right in the net. Nice shot by Halby, good spot for it. Monomoy's able to pop it out. Oh, Ted Rosbeck, who's better than you? Ted Rosbeck on the delivery with the hot chocolate. My man. That should be a whistle. Went up into the Monomoy bench. So while we have a free moment, I'm going to talk to you about our third period corporate sponsor, MVIS, Martha's Vineyard Integrated Services. Matt Rodenbaugh and his crew over there doing amazing things for all your home audio, home theater, Lutron, all your smart homes, all your outside lighting. And he's in conjunction with his brother-in-law over there, Bobby Perry, who's our other co-sponsor, third period at Martha's Vineyard Mini Splits. Check them out over at MV Mini Splits for all your heat, air conditioning, heat pump, fresh air needs. Get over there and call Bobby and his crew at MV Mini Splits. Angus Cummins dancing into the zone. Monomoy takes it back, heads into the zone, he's taking off the puck. Nice job by Jason Alton. Alton chips it to Griff. They're going to say no ice. It was close. Gives the Vineyard the chance to get fresh. Matty McMillan on the ice, number 4 on your screen for the Vineyard. McMillan's out there with, looks like Benny Kokoska and Ryan Height. On the backside, you got Wigan and the freshman Waldman. Vineyard had to take their time to get out of the zone. Nice hit. Vineyard fans like that. Amos Sauer. Should be offsides here. We got to clear, and we don't. Sauer had his back to the puck, didn't realize that it had popped out and came back in. So Matty McMillan, first Vineyard varsity game. Good to see him out there. Had a strong tryout, I heard. Donnie Gregory will be in front of us taking this draw. Joe Medeiros nearest to us, and Peter Williams to the top of your screen. Wiggins behind him with Waldman. A draw's one, I think, by the Vineyard, pushed into the zone. Monomoy's able to kick it back out. Some hitting going on down low, that's for sure. Wigan, little activity behind the play. Wigan didn't like that. Gregory, he's in full stride. He's going to go up that far side boards. He's got Medeiros coming in the slot. Knocked off the puck by the big fella. Medeiros is trying to move it around. He does. Mattel smartly tries to dump it back into Joe. Trying to get something going. Cross to Max. Weird bounce. Height comes out of the box and has the puck on his stick. D-to-D pass. Rory drops it deep into the zone around to Williamson. Puck's going to go all the way down and be an icing. So again, we want to thank our partners, corporate sponsors for Vineyard Boys Hockey. Santoro Hospitality, Mike Santoro and all his crew. Lou Paciello and all his crew over at Northline Shell, Great Harbor Market and Depot Corner. And our third period sponsor, MVIS, Martha's Vineyard Integrated Services, along with MV Mini Splits, Matt Rodenbaugh and Bobby Perry. Thank you all for being corporate team sponsors for this year's 25-26 Vineyard Boys Hockey. Ooh, here's an opportunity. Goal! Nice play. Looked like number 10. Max Cronin with a beautiful, nice, soft touch pass, backside to our man, number 24, Nicholas Garneau. We've been calling his name all day. He's playing a heck of a game. The Vineyard's going to have to figure out a way to contain him. Right spot, right time. He put that off just inside the far pipe. 10:25 left in the third period. Your Vineyarders 3, Monomoy 2. Cummings has it, setting things up, sends it over to Gregory. Gregory's going to send it back to Cummings. Cummings backhand dumps it, cycles it back to this near corner. Joe Medeiros takes it, pushes it across the ice to Halby. Halby tries to kick it up, he does. Center ice pass is going to go to Joe Medeiros. Back into the Vineyard zone, Cummings cross ice. Halby kicks it around. Cummings slaps it up to this far side. Monomoy content with dumping it deep. Donnie Gregory's taking it. He's got a full head of steam. He's going into the zone. There it is. Oh, what an opportunity. Joe Medeiros. Odd bounce off the boards behind the net. Lee Stockwell. Nice play by Lee Stockwell. One-on-one, drove the net hard. Beautiful shot. Coogan was able to kick it away. Both teams with opportunities. It seems like Monomoy's got a little bit of momentum here. Should mention Stockwell, 28 on your screen, only a freshman. Max Cronin wound up that one, let it go high and to the right. So we'll have a face-off in the Vineyard defensive zone. Monomoy definitely came out with a little more pep in their step here in this third period. Jason Alton pushing through. He's got height coming. Puts it on net. Sylvester gloved it. Pushed to the side. Monomoy with the breakout. Into the zone. Garneau. All over the place. Height settles it to Callahan. He's going to dump it. Height's going to shoot. Oh, just wide of the net. Nice play, good communication there from Callahan to Height on the drop pass. And here comes Monomoy out to center ice. Shot on net. Save by Coogan. That should be, delayed offsides. They got it, okay. Max Mattel has it. He's trying to get up center ice, little physical contact, pushing through. Puck gets into the zone. They're going to cycle it D to D. Chip it forward. Here comes Lee Stockwell. Nice job on defense by big Rory Lacus. Monomoy clears. Here's the entry again. Nice play, pushed across. Benny Kokoska all over him. It's a foot race. Oh, caught us on the change, but we're going to be all right. Stockwell's able to put it into the Vineyard zone. Waits for help. Cummings, cross-ice pass. Williamson. It's got Gregory. Puts it, centers it. Ooh! Sylvester, I think, got a stick on it. Gregory settles it in the corner. Behind the net. He's looking for some help. Joe Medeiros is there. Medeiros dangles. Shot on net. Save, Sylvester. Chip back out. Medeiros. Oh, that should be. I don't know where the hand is there. That's full stick around the skate. Can't cry over spilt milk. Monomoy comes the other way. Garneau, nice shot. Rister kicked aside by Coogan. Chipped almost out of the zone, but not quite. There it goes. There goes Medeiros. Who cleaned the ice? That thing hopped right over his stick. Talk to Mike Hathaway about that one. So both teams, rapid pace here. Wyatt Wiggin just introduced himself to number 3, Owen Cloney. Pops loose. Griffin's got a head of speed. Got some speed here. He's got a trailer off his left side. Shot on goal. Save Sylvester. Wide to the left. Oh, another rebound. Sylvester put a pad on it. Big hit behind the play. Griffin Callahan, the captain, laid a body on number 8, Luke Rafferty. And Height deflects it up into the net. 4:34 left in the game. Your Vineyarders 3, Monomoy 2. Monomoy came out hot in this period. A lot of pressure in the zone. Quality shots on net. Shout out to Joanne and Drew Camerata out there watching in Hanover. Thanks for tuning in. Vineyard into the zone. Williamson tried to get a shot off, disrupted by Monomoy. Monomoy's going to kick it to this wide side, break it out. Here they come. Number 17 on your screen, Carter. Oh, the deflection. I thought it was in. I thought that puck might have gone in the net. Deflection. Massey threw it in front of the net, and good things happened. I don't know who tipped it, but it looked good. And just to point out, pretty impressive, number 17, Carter Massey's an 8th grader. On your screen nearest towards us, a Cape Cod Seahawk playing D here for Monomoy. Impressive, nice pass in front of the net. Might be a good thing we don't have replay. 3:52 in the third, 3-2, your Vineyarders. Monomoy putting the pressure on here in this third period. Alton springs it. You got Ryan Height. Oh, nice job by Monomoy. Nice job by Tyler Layton getting back and breaking that up. It looked like it could have been a breakaway when it was developing. But Layton, great skater, smooth, getting back on D and breaking that one up. That was a big play for Monomoy. He caught the stick of Height, couldn't get anything on it. And Sylvester was able to make the save. Benny Kokoska on the drop. Cummings dumps it down near corner. Matty McMillan out there with this crew. Oh, Cummings loses an edge. Doesn't know where the puck is. It might be under him. Nice clear by the Vineyard. Amos Sauer. Oh! Throws one high. Chases it, almost had a second chance. Good hustle by Sauer. Vineyard brings it back. Cummings will settle it behind the net. Cummings is on his horse. Enters the zone. Williamson takes it. Drops it. Back to Williamson. Oh! Backhand try just over the crossbar. Oh! Nice pass. Gregory to Medeiros. Paddle save by Sylvester. Sylvester's made some beautiful saves in this game. Here comes Monomoy trying to get it out. Gregory back check, picks it, holds it, waits for his line mate. Cycles it. Medeiros tries to get in the zone. Medeiros has it, driving the net. Saved by Sylvester. Medeiros leaves it. Mattel, oh, got deflected off a boot. We're under 2 minutes. 2 minutes to play in the third period. Monomoy flicks one out to center ice, caught by Donnie Gregory out of midair. Nice job by Donnie. Mattel's going to send it up the boards. Good D, good grab, and good hands there by Max Cronin. Should be offsides. That puck was out. I don't like these. These make me feel uneasy. Vineyard's got to get moving. Mattel's going behind the net. We're approaching 1 minute, almost 1 minute left in the game. Mattel, D-to-D pass. One minute, that'll do it. 1 minute left in this game. Height's got it. He's going to try to get it up the boards. Nope, denied by Monomoy. Nice play. Rafferty got a hand on that up high on the glass. Callahan hustling. He's got his running shoes on. Vineyard plays smart here now. Oh, that puck gets eaten up in the body. Oh, sounded like we might have had post. Either the goalie's stick, Coogan's stick, or the puck hit the post. 25 seconds remaining. The Vineyard's got to be smart here. That puck's got to get out of the zone. Oh! No goal! No goal! There it is! Now they call it! Originally, Coogan put a foot on it. It got stuck to the pipe, and then they were able to push it in. 17 seconds left. Monomoy, too much pressure for the Vineyard. We're tied 3-3. Snowden's trying to get his guys over to the bench. He's trying to talk to them. That was tricky. I saw it. Coogan stuck his foot out. I think he pinned it to the post. and then didn't know where it was, and Monomoy was able to get it home. A lot of discussion over at the scorer's booth. Probably just trying to figure out who's going to get the credit for the goal. Refs are talking to the coaches, trying to figure out who factored into that points-wise. That's deflating for the Vineyard. That puck should have been cleared 2 or 3 times, and Monomoy, you got to give him credit, hustling all the way through. I can't remember everyone, but I know Luke Rafferty made a heck of a play at the beginning of that shift to keep that puck in the zone, reached up, caught it up off the glass, and put it back in the zone. So, folks, we're at 15 seconds left in the game, tied 3-3 with Monomoy. Vineyard certainly had their chances to put more on the board in the second and third period, couldn't capitalize. Monomoy, a lot of pressure in our zone late. They came out, look like, to me, a different team. First 2 periods, a lot of dump and chase play. Seemed like they added a lot of pressure. In the third period, they had a lot of quality scoring opportunities and finally got one to go. Garneau got their second, and I'm not sure who they're going to credit with that one. It probably won't get announced before we end this game, but pretty sure the kids know who it is. So we'll take a draw, center ice, 15 seconds. Squirts out, goes deep in the Vineyard's offensive zone. And that'll do it. Vineyard led this one 3-1. Unfortunately, let Monomoy fight their way back in. Good effort for the home opener. We'll win this one in a tie. Oh, stand by. Stand by. So I'm sorry, we're going to have overtime. This is, I think, because it's a league. Is this a league matchup, Joe? Is that why? Yeah, it's a league matchup, so they're going to have a form of overtime. Don't go anywhere. Kenny, get in here. Let's go. We're yelling for Kenny. Kenny left the barn. He thought it was over. A lot of people did. People started heading for the doors, but I think because it's a league contest, we get maybe a 5-minute, 5-on-5 maybe. Try to settle things out. Student body trying to bring some energy into the building. Let's see what we get here. Maybe it's 5 minutes, 4-on-4. So that's what we're looking at, 5 minutes, 4-on-4. It's loud in here. The Vineyard student body's showing up for their program. Donnie Gregory's on the drop. Wyatt Wiggin possesses it. Back to Donnie. Deep into the zone. Wiggin, he's going to pull the trigger. Saved by Sylvester. Donnie throws one across center. Cummings tries to dump one in. Nice block down in the zone by Monomoy. Gregory takes it. Owen Cloney's all over Gregory. Good hard skating going on right here. That's open ice. Angus Cummings has it. He's into the zone. Ango let one fly. That one went high and up into the net towards the scoreboard. Well, we got a good one. For the first game of the year, we certainly got action. We hope everybody over on the Cape, if you tuned in, we hope you're enjoying it. It's been a great game. 4-on-4 hockey. We've got 4 minutes, 17 seconds left. Ryan Height's going to take the drop. Mattel's behind him. Callahan to his right. Monomoy controls it. Try to break it out. Mattel's there on Callahan's stick. We're going to possess it. We're behind the net, moving it out front to Mattel. Mattel dumps it in. Ricochet, far side. Ryan Height's pressuring that puck. Monomoy on the breakout. They're going to try to skate it. They do. Monomoy, nice entry. Save by Coogan. If this gets there, we're going to have an ice. Nice job by Monomoy. I think it was Owen Clowney took that deep into the zone, wrapped it around, put it on Coogan. He was there with the pad save. Vineyard iced it. Will have a face-off in the defensive zone, far dot. 3:36 left in overtime. We're skating 4-on-4, folks. Vineyard had an opportunity. Wyatt Wiggin put a shot on net from the slot. Uh-oh, that one's held back. Nice recovery by Max Mattel. Left it for Donnie. Donnie's going to enter the zone. Drag it around. Just nonchalant, no big deal. Got to help him out. Got to move. A little dangle by Donnie. He's looking for some help. Dumps it low. Mattel's trying to get it back to Donnie. Broken up. Monomoy on the break. 2-on-1 now. Oh, great hustle on the play by Joe Medeiros. Boy, Monomoy had a good-looking chance there. Owen Clowney was there, and man, Medeiros hustled back and broke it up. Beautiful play. These kids are exhausted now. Max carrying it into the zone. Not sure what happened. It looked like it got deflected there. Max went to go dump it into this near side. I think it caught a blade. Should be in the zone. It is. Far dot down in the zone. The Vineyard's going to have Griff Callahan, Wiggin, Jason Alton, and who's that over there? Cummings. 2:25 left in the overtime. Monomoy battled back down 3-1 to tie this thing with 15 seconds left. Nice pass to Jay Alton. Puts it on net. Sylvester pushes it aside. Cummings keeps it in the zone. Deflected down deep underneath. Callahan's got it. He's getting harassed down there. Good D. Oh, nice shot on goal. Bounces out. It's a foot race. Cummings possesses it. He's moving. He's got the truck wheels going. It's going to the net. Oh, nice shot by Cummings just side of the net. Under 1:40 to play. This is where these kids get tired. This is hard work, folks. A lot of open ice skating. Blocker saved by Coogan. Donnie Gregory gets it taken. Nice play by Rafferty. Rafferty's digging deep. They put it mid-ice. Looks like Alton's got a stick on it. It's tough to dump in this situation. He puts it on. Sylvester, blocker save. Donnie! Nice try. Donnie sends it on net. Sylvester hits it with the blade of the stick up into the net. We'll have a face-off in the zone. Tough decision here for Coach. Do you get fresh legs or do you leave those guys on? It looks like he's going to stay with what he's got. Oh, correction, they're calling. Looks like we're getting a change here. We're going to bring Cummings back out. Vineyard wins it. Drop to Max Mattel. Deep in the corner to Medeiros. He goes to the slot. He goes to Donnie Gregory. Saved by Sylvester. Vineyard trying to keep that pressure on. Monomoy puts two fresh legs out. Sending Rafferty out there. Rafferty and Layton went out. Gregory's going to take this one. He wins it. He pushes it across. Yes! Yeah! Baby! Gregory to Medeiros! Gregory to Medeiros, far side! And he puts it home. Vineyard 4, Monomoy 3. 43.4 seconds left. The boys bring home the home opener. Woo! Wow, what a play! What a play! Snowden left the shift out, had faith in them. They were out there for a while. He subbed in Cummings but left the front guys. And boy, did they deliver. Face-off one, spin around, pushed it over to Medeiros, and 1-5 on your screen. Put that baby home. Congratulations to your Vineyarders. Final score here in overtime. Your Vineyarders 4, Monomoy 3.